In the previous episode, we defeated the Brain of Cthulhu, and in today's episode, we're going to try to kill the Queen Jellyfish, which is summoned using a jellyfish resonator during the day at the ocean. I'm not sure how exactly we're supposed to make this. Coral, starfish, and seashell. Maybe we have all of that. Also, it requires a crimson altar. Let's see here. If we go coral, okay, starfish and sea. Okay, so we have everything minus the altar. I think I can actually, yeah, I can make one. I was looking this up for another thing, so we can actually, because this is, how do you make it? Which this is Fargo's that's allowing me to make it with crimtane bars and tissue samples. So we'll go ahead and craft that. So now we have that, and we could go here and type jellyfish, and boom, we can summon the boss. Consumable. Got to keep that in mind. I recall this boss being kind of a pain in the butt. Also, platforms. Insta platforms, what I need. Mini insta bridge. I need wood platforms. Let's make 2 of these. There we go. Cool. All right, I feel a lot better about that. Now, what else do I need to do? Probably just do some spelunking or something while we wait, because I want it to be daytime, and I still don't have a way of teleporting to the ocean. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And honestly, if I'm going to do the boss fight over here, I may as well, because that's where our dungeon is, and that's where we're going to put our ocean base. So having a couple platforms over there to handle the boss, I think is going to be a good way to handle all of that. Okay, it's daytime, and I'm starting to set up our little farming area so that way we can get some herbs and whatnot. That way we can, of course, get our infinite buffs. I mean, that's like the best thing about playing with the Fargo's mutant mod, is that if you have 30 of any buff in your inventory, including the piggy bank, then you just get a permanent version of that buff, which is really, really nice. Those of you who have been on the channel for a bit with my playthroughs know that back when I was doing like Calamity, what was it, Summoner, and maybe a couple things before that, you know that I'm like really busy. Run my own business, I have a full family, I have hobbies. I'm a very busy person, on top of also doing YouTube, uploading 1 video every single day, right? A lot going on with that. And so in the previous series, I would actually play journey mode. I would do it on the hardest difficulty, but it would save me a lot of time, simply because what I could do is, get all of the farming done and out of the way to begin with in Calamity, such as like beating a boss a few times to get the bags, and then I don't have to farm the boss anymore, right? So then I could just research the bag, and then I can have infinite bags of that and just be able to, get all the loot out of that, which was really convenient, and it did save me a lot of time. But Fargo's mutant mod, rather, has kind of replaced journey mode for me, and it's a little, well, I want to call journey mode cheaty. If you play it right, it's not, right? Obviously, there is a god mode and stuff on there, but the only time I ever used that was when I was building, and I just didn't want to deal with things attacking me. I was like building some cool base, often in like the jungle or something, and I was tired of things attacking me. Yeah, I would simply just go and turn on god mode and do my building in between episodes, and that was that. Which I think is totally fair. I don't think anybody ever had an issue with that. Which is great, but there is something to be said, in my opinion, about having that not even as an option, so people aren't even worried about it. And then now we just have Fargo's mutant mod, and I get my infinite buffs, and that saves me the time on farming those up. And obviously, I save a lot more time in journey mode, but you gotta equate it properly. All right, let's try this. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I haven't done this boss in a long time, and I remember nothing about it other than there's a lot of jellyfishes. I'm very curious how this weapon is gonna end up working with it. Yeah, I hear jellyfish. I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage, right? I recall this weapon this boss in particular taking kind of a long time and being a little bit of of a pain in the butt. It's also got maybe a different sprite since the last time I saw it. It had like really long jellyfish arms that would attack you. And it was kind of silly in the previous version. Maybe that still happens. I'm just not there yet. It's possible, I suppose. I got jellyfish up there shooting crap at me. I'm hopefully... Oh, you know what I forgot about? I forgot I can throw the bombs. I should be able to like chuck it at the boss. There we go. I think I got it. I think I heard it explode. All right, where's all these jellyfishes? Maybe it might be good to use the flowers, because then these little jellyfish die a little bit easier. Let's try it. I feel like having... Whoa, now I can't see where they're even coming from, gonna be honest. Just toss that out there, blow them up with my bomb. Just, I don't know if you caught that, but I totally just killed that one with the bomb. It's great. Just like chucked it at the jellyfish and it died. Oof, I'm not sure about this. I like this particular weapon though. I just don't know how great it is against this boss. I'm just letting kind of the boss walk into stuff. Oh, now it's doing it. Okay, okay. So now we're in that phase where it's sucking me in. Oh, no, no, get away from that. Don't want that at all. How many do I need? I need 2 per bomb. I should be throwing these bombs way more often then. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by all this stuff. But I feel like I need to be attacking the little jellyfishes, right? Maybe? I don't know, it's tough. Let's stop running into the boss though. I'm getting a little cocky because it feels a little too easy in comparison to what I remember the boss being like. I just like use my thorium things, just kind of chuck these out, kill these little guys. That feels a little bit better. Okay, now I'm gonna go to, oh no, crap. Oh no, no. Wait, how close can I, is the boss gonna like despawn? Crap, it totally is. No, that was, oh no. This is the problem with having your quick return on a button, is if you accidentally hit that button, it's all over. Okay, let's try this again. Had to go make another summon for this. I'm gonna try the goblin weapon as well. Might be a little bit better because you get that like poisoned effect, which I'm not sure. Here's the real thing. I need a DPS meter. So the next time I find a traveling merchant, I need to kind of invest in whatever they got for me. Because if I can get a DPS meter, I should be able to actually do a little bit more research into these weapons that I'm using and figure out which one is actually good and which one isn't. It's kind of part of the problem is I actually just am going based on feel, which, you know, sometimes makes a big difference. Sometimes the feel of a weapon means more than the actual damage it can do, which sounds crazy, but it's true. I'm trying to find, there it is, the harpy weapon. It is true, like, you know, if you feel like you're doing far more damage with a particular weapon, sometimes that is actually the case, even though the DPS meter says otherwise. For example, like, you might have a really fast-hitting weapon that is doing, it shows like low DPS, like this one where it's like shooting out this like shotgun effect. But if you're only hitting with one of those like individual little feathers, then yeah, of course, the damage is gonna be all over the place, right? But if you're doing the damage with like a, you know, like a really heavy hitting one, the DPS might be super high or show super high. But if you're attacking so much slower and you're missing all the time, well then it's possible that the little one that's actually fast that shows low DPS might be a lot better. And it's always funny because for those of you who've been around a while, you know that I used to raid on a competitive level in World of Warcraft for quite some time. And I loved it. It was so much fun. But you would have players who would just be like, oh man, like this is the objectively best weapon for us right now for like this particular class because it does, you know, on the training dummies and in the simulations does so much extra damage. It's like, yeah, but you know, it requires you know, a proc to happen, you know, basically like a random chance of something happening with the weapon, and it goes so infrequently, and on certain bosses you can't, you know, actually hit with it very often. So it's just like, yeah, sometimes feel makes a big difference. We almost have the boss fight, just don't die, right? I got hit a little bit there where I got real low because of the boss doing all sorts of shenanigans on me with the sucker. What's the word I'm looking for? The tornado. There we go. It's the same thing. It's a sucker. I would. It's far less intimidating if someone's like, "Oh yeah, you know, like Indiana got hit by you know, a giant tornado," compared to Indiana got hit by a giant sucker. Oh, who's this? Who are you? Aiden, huh? Okay, shop. Aiden has an ocean set, so a bunch of vanity items. Massive crab claw. Hitch a ride on a gigantic crab. While mounted, you can walk on liquids. I'll take that. And then we got shark fins. Oh my goodness, shark fins. Yes. Let's just get as many as I can because I can get the hunter potion with that. I could just like make a permanent hunter potion, which would be great. Coral. I don't know. Do I need coral? Should we check and see what I can actually make with coral? I think that makes a big difference in what we end up doing with it. Yeah, there's like the thrower stuff here, the caltrops. I don't know. Caltrops they're okay. Do I want them? I don't know. What I will do is ask it. Well, actually, better yet, what I will do is get rid of the. Which one of these do I want to move out? Honestly, probably the merchant. He can move somewhere else. But I really want, I want this guy to move in. Because if I could buy the pylon from him, that would be great. Oh, right. I was going to ask him for the air tank. Is that something I can actually do? Gives me an air tank. Your breath will be replenished if it reaches critical level. Okay. Because I have all these knives down here I need to collect from both fights. Oh, right. Is this how we get to the sunken depths or whatever it's called? It's not the sunken sea. Isn't that Calamity? Yeah, that's Calamity. Okay, so it does replenish it. Interesting. How far down can we get? I don't actually remember. Do we need a breath potion of some description? I believe we do. I don't even know if like this is a thing that we do now. It might be. What is this? Okay, so it's a different level. I think I'm just gonna go back. I think it's better to peace out before I die. Okay, so we got that. We have to open up the bag. Got some deep light torches. Can be placed in water. That's awesome. We got engrossing sea breeze pendant. Wearers of this pendant shall not fear the depths. Increases your breath by 50% and grants the ability to swim. Nice. Increase your damage by 10% when you're wet. Queen's glow stick uses 10 mana, creates an endless amount of glow sticks. Oh, that's kind of cool too. I like that. Hold on to those. That. This is a melee weapon. Is that really all it gave me was that melee weapon? I mean, I got the other cool stuff. Still got to come up with a temple for all these. Get rid of that. What is this weapon? Oh, it's a boomerang. Gotcha. Well, we can go ahead and just sell that because I don't need to worry about it. We can dump the rest in there. Get rid of that. Hold on to those. Cool. Okay, so let's take a quick look then. What's up next? Viscount. Right. Use the Grim Pointer. Sold by Confused Zombie. The world has a blood altar. So we could do that, or I could check to see if the sea is something that I need to do next. Actually, I'll just leave it up to you guys. Should I go to Viscount? Or should I go to the sea, if that's something that I could do? Because I'm assuming it is now that we've got the sea breeze pendant. I can also get a like breathe underwater potion too. I may have one. Water walking. No, I don't have any gills potions yet. I mean, maybe I do. I do. I have two. Let me know if that's where I need to go. Because if that's the case, we'll go into the water area. maybe pick up some new weapons. I don't know. I feel like our weapons are pretty good. Viscount also was a bit of a pain in the butt in the past. So yeah, we'll see if that ends up becoming a roadblock for us or not.